Everybody, my name's Mark Whitwood and I am the founder of a children's activity business that's based in Sefton in Maghull called Active Sports Group, and we've got 3 different sort of organisations within that work with children from as young as 18 months up to year 6, children as old as 11. And what we do is all about offering fun, healthy and inclusive activities to children to go and take part in after school clubs, in activities during the holidays, and listening to all of the different types of clubs that you've been doing. It's been absolutely fantastic. I'm looking forward to talking to you a little bit more about that. And it started for me when I was your age in terms of finding a bit of a passion and a purpose for what I've ended up doing throughout the rest of my life. Sport obviously was the thing that got my hook and what I wanted to do, and then I heard someone say that they did a cross country club. Who was that? Yeah, so it was cross country actually that sort of really got me going with sport, and I ended up representing Great Britain whilst I was in secondary school and going abroad and running cross country and track events and stuff. Well, I've just loved sport, and it all came about from taking part in clubs. So my message at the moment is that sort of all the things that you're doing at the moment, you don't know where and what it's going to take you. It could be that you go and play sport for the rest of your life. It could be that you're doing acting or dancing, anything. It's just great. So keep doing lots of different clubs. So we're a learning destination in Sefton really. So we work with a lot of the schools in Sefton, and the business now works across different parts of the country as well. And we've got children in Ireland as well that are on our programmes. And coincidentally, I've not been in this building before, but next year's 20 years since I started the business, and I actually was helped by an amazing charity called the Princess Trust, if you've heard of it. And their offices used to be next door before they moved into the city centre. And it just brought back quite a lot of memories actually walking in here, because next year will be sort of 20 years since we've been working with schools. Congratulations all of you on your amazing achievements. I know the hours and the effort that you put into taking part in these clubs is amazing. It's great all the support that you get from your teachers to put these on at school. They work really hard during the day, and then they put all these amazing other clubs on that you can go to after school as well. And also to your parents and your guardians as well, that make those opportunities happen for you by making sure that you can get to them and they can pick you up after. So there's so much to celebrate today, and it's going to be a really fun, exciting afternoon. So for me, I did and helped at the awards in Sefton. These are the 4 things that I think are amazing about what you've all achieved over this school year in terms of the points that you've been doing, and like Louise said, in terms of decorating that house. These are all super skills that you're learning right now that are going to help your super futures. It's so exciting. You've got so much to look forward in front of you, but all these things that you're learning all the time, it's building just like the house Louise was mentioning. Learning is an adventure. Do you have fun whilst you're learning? Yeah? It can take you to lots of different places. It's exciting, okay? So just think of it as an adventure, think of it as lots of fun. Yeah, stick to it. I think the biggest thing here is that you've all stuck to what you've been doing over the year. It's easy to drop out of something, especially if you're finding it harder, you're not understanding. I didn't always understand stuff at school. Certainly in the classroom I was better out on the field and stuff like that. But if you stick at it and keep working at it, you'll make progress. And in 6 months' time, you don't want to have 6 months of regrets of the things that you did drop out of, and that you didn't do, and that you didn't say yes to. In 6 months' time, you could have celebrations like you've got today of all the progress that you have made because of the things that you've been doing and the things that you've been putting yourself out to do. So it's amazing that you've already started doing this at such a young age, and think what you can carry on doing throughout the rest of your life. And I think all mums and dads and teachers would all agree, we're all here, we all work with young people because you are our future. You're the future heroes of tomorrow. So it's really exciting. So a little bit more just about the super skills. Every time you learn something new, you're building these super skills that will help you achieve your dreams. Whether you want to be a scientist, an artist, or even an astronaut, learning now opens doors to endless possibilities. Think of learning as this fun adventure that I mentioned. It's where you discover new things every day. Just like exploring, find hidden treasures, you're uncovering knowledge that makes you smarter, more prepared for the exciting challenges ahead. By sticking to your studies, by sticking to your clubs when it's tough, like I was saying, you've shown resilience, you've been reliable, you've been determined, you've all shown that in abundance. And finally, the effort that you're putting into learning today is shaping the future that you've got tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just going to share with you something now in terms of like where it's ended up taking me. And most recently, did anyone watch the Gladiators earlier this year? I absolutely loved it coming back on. And we did an event at our work to try and support young people to help make more opportunities, and it was running 100 miles in March for Comic Relief in 24 hours from Loughborough University back to Liverpool, and we finished at Fourfield Junior Primary School in Crosby. And we were doing it all to raise money for Comic Relief, and the day before I went down to Loughborough to start the run or try and attempt to do this, I got an email. I was just finishing off work, and there was a message from Barbara, who was at Comic Relief, just saying good luck. I'm not the only one sending you a good luck message. So I just clicked the link and...
Hello Mark, hello Hugh, Nitro here. I hear you're taking on the 100-mile challenge for Red Nose Day. That's awesome. As you tackle those challenging miles, remember that you are not only pushing your own limits, but also inspiring students to move, laugh, be a part of something bigger and make a difference. So from me and everyone at Comic Relief, a massive thank you.
That was pretty cool to get a message. I've got 3 girls of my own, and they're loving the Gladiators at the moment, so I think they were finding that brilliant. There was a message from Nitro. This was the journey that we took. It was running in March. It was horrible weather. I know it's much better now. It was dark. It was raining. We had to run over the Peak District through Warrington. There's a McDonald's out by Warrington. That was 5 o'clock in the morning, eating 20 nuggets with about 20 miles still to go to get to Crosby. And then we ended up finishing at Fourfield Junior School with like 400 children on the playground, which was just incredible. I'm just going to show you a few of the highlights from that, but that's just showing you like what happens when you start finding something that you want to do now. You can end up doing some pretty crazy stuff. So here's the highlights from the run. it was just absolutely an amazing experience. I remember a lollipop lady crying at 8 in the morning outside the high school in St Helens when she found out what we'd been doing. She could see how exhausted we were. We were really struggling and sort of so close to the finish, and then to get there and be greeted. I think some of the teachers ended up falling at the line as well, but it was brilliant. We ended up managing to raise quite a few £1,000s there that all goes back into children's activities to help hopefully create more opportunities for you guys to keep learning. So finally, just to summarise, I just want to say that anything is possible. As I wasn't sure then whether I'd be able to run 100 miles in 24 hours. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, go and do anything that you want to do. It's never too late to start anything, to try something different. Keep trying new things, believe in yourself, and if you're going to do something, which I think you're already proving to it, I think my advice to you is go all in on doing that. If you just do it a little bit, or I don't think you're going to get the most out of it. My advice is just give everything you've got whilst you do it, okay? And then see where it takes you after that. But the most important thing, and at the heart of absolutely everything that we do, sort of in our programs with children, and even when you're running 100 miles through rain, is try and have fun. Smile, have fun, and if you're having fun, you're going to learn even more, and that adventure is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So thanks for asking me to come up and speak, and I can't wait for the most important bit now, and the most exciting bit, which is seeing you all coming in here, your certificates and your medals and your awards. So I hope I have a lovely rest of the afternoon.